Somebody's got to hit the live button. Chris Frank, hit that circular live button.
We're not live.
No,
right there you go. Right there. 3, 2. Oh, yeah, we are.
We're a mess.
We are a big mess.
YouTube.
Give me this. I'm gonna switch that. Why I didn't want it to be like
We're on live on Instagram.
I mean, I see that, but I mean, now all of our shirts are backwards. Look at that. That's
beyond the bar.
I blame CJ Isaac for this. Our producer, he's not.
31 seconds.
Not doing a great job of this. What's up, guys?
We've been live for a half a minute.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Beyond the Barrel Live. We are actually at our very first bottle share. We are actually at Phil's house.
My house.
In an undisclosed location in New Orleans.
This might look familiar to you folks on Instagram.
Yeah, anybody that watches our Instagrams knows the background here with this really cool abstract art behind us. Today, my cousin brought us some Remus. I say Remus, but I guess it's Remus Gatsby Reserve 15-year. This would be considered MGP's good juice. So
2022, right?
I've got a little bit higher hopes for this than their normal
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is their first edition of the Remus Gatsby.
Yes, that is true.
Minnick, our boy Minnick, in his various tastings of 100 things at one time.
I probably shouldn't be drinking Found North while we're doing put that over there.
Ranked it, I think, 23 in his top 100.
I believe
it was the 2024 now. So
yeah,
I have never had this, honestly. I think
I've had one of the Remus.
This dog every time. It didn't bark all day. Didn't bark all day.
Just wait for you to live.
What's the proof on this? We've got 97.8 proof.
Okay.
So close. Fresh crack. Okay.
Don't kill it because
it smells like MGP.
It might. It should.
I'm not going to kill it. Why don't you try to kill that?
That's a healthy pour.
A lot of people would watch this if you tried to kill that bottle right now.
That's more than I wanted to pour too. So what we're going to do is we are going to slide. Golly, that's a heavy cap. We're going to slide this out of camera so the boys can enjoy it.
Adam says bottle chug.
What's Adam say?
Bottle chug.
I'll tell you. I'll let it sit a second, but I'll tell you initially right off the nose, we get a lot of nuttiness here.
I'm getting more fruit than nuts.
I mean, a lot of nuttiness.
Live is a few seconds.
I mean, it's very fruit forward.
I'm not getting much fruit.
I'm getting like a dark berry on it.
I mean, I mean,
it's okay. I mean,
I'm leaning more towards peanut, but
really,
it might be a little bit of a more depthful.
You're getting plum and grape.
But Eric's getting fruit.
He's
getting dark fruit. I'm getting nuts.
I haven't poured in the glass. I'm getting plum and
pour it in the glass and see. I mean, I'm definitely getting more of a dark fruit, almost like a pear.
Whiskey Wizard Todd, are you gonna have a sip?
Yeah, we come wave at everybody.
Todd, a half ounce of Peregrine for 35 minutes.
Listen, so well, I was working on a half ounce of Peregrine, but Phil drank my other half an ounce, so I had to pour more.
You put it by me.
I did not put it.
It was on my mat.
I put it in my spot, man.
I'll let you pour more of my Peregrine.
You did, thank you, and it's delicious, by the way. Who'd have
thought that?
FYI, who'd have imagined that we thought Peregrine from Found North was amazing? But yeah, I mean, dude, to me that's dark fruit. Like maybe
so much nuttiness.
Maybe pears, maybe apricot.
A lot of nuttiness. I will say this: it smells nothing like the normal Remus we get at $80 to $100.
No.
The only nut I see is
tons of nuttiness.
Slight almond.
I can see maybe almond, but it's more like if it's almond, it's more like an almond butter.
Adam, I don't know if you're watching. Did we see Adam? Yeah, Adam Fay, our bottle check. Look, Adam, look, I'm repping the 7-3, baby. Bywater.
I'm repping the worst football team in the NFL.
It's up there, very close.
If anybody.
And then, hey, look, Jazz, if you're also watching, I'm representing one of the best big distilleries out there. So I'm well covered when it comes down to distillery coverage today. So
I've got notes.
Oh yeah, Bardstown's huge, man.
I've got notes from a few people. Three people get nuttiness, and
No.
2 people, yeah.
Who gets
Me, your cousin, and Chris Frank get nuttiness.
Oh.
You and Ryan get this like a darker fruit
Todd,
note.
did you pour this?
No, he's drinking Peregrine.
Oh, well, I mean, honestly, you need to
He's got
either.
about 0.2 ounces left, so give him 10, 15 minutes.
So I mean, dude, I don't get any nuttiness on this, dude. That is just very dark, and it's weird because it's like a dark.
I get nut butter.
It's like a bright, dark fruit. So let's sip on it. So we can't do any edits here, so hashtag touching tips.
There's no goddamn reason to go. The ocean? Yeah. Okay. He's falling.
I get neither nuttiness or fruit on that. I know what you're gonna say.
What am I getting, Phil?
MGP.
It's what
You're
I'm
getting
getting.
MGP.
I'm definitely getting MGP.
What's the MSRP on this?
220.
220, 220. I think you said 229, maybe.
CJ Isaac, MSRP 220, 225,
229.
So it's around 230.
For me,
I'm gonna revisit it, but
I am getting a little nuttiness now. Getting a little bit of that nutty flavor on the.
So I
back
definitely
into
get
the mid palate to the finish.
I get a little bit of nuttiness on the front of the palate. I get MGP ethanol in the middle of the palate, and I get like a fruity, nutty kind of blend on the back end. It's very viscous. I'll say that. It's got a very awesome mouthfeel.
I mean, you can tell as far as a whiskey goes that
there's no
not necessarily profile wise, but like quality wise, it's a step up from the normal Remus. As far, I mean, you get a little more viscosity. You're probably getting a little more deeper flavor from it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you're also talking about $130 more than the standard Remus. And at this point, it's kind of hard for me to justify that, to be honest. But this isn't the 2024.
No, this is 2022. So there's probably definitely a bit of a discrepancy there.
Also, I would suggest taking Minnick's 100 taste
With a grain of salt.
Yeah, well, I mean, he would probably tell you that as well. It's just like when you're having 100 pours of different flavored whiskeys, at some point your palate kind of becomes.
Jay put Russell's 15 number 1, man.
That's just
that's not a shot.
To me, that's just kind of a testament to how good
Russell. I mean, for
is that it could survive 100.
I'm not gonna spoil her because we haven't dropped our finals yet. But Russell's was in the mix for sure. Whether it won or not, you guys are gonna have to figure it out. But
Hell of a bottle.
But the bottle's great. Did you feel how heavy the?
I don't think Minnick did any Fountain Works.
Pass that bottle back.
I think it's only American whiskey.
Yeah. Okay. Just American. Okay.
I don't think he's got Canadian whiskey in there.
He should do that.
He should definitely do that, and I think he would blow his palate out.
I don't know if he. I don't know.
So on the long finish, I'm definitely getting more vanilla.
Okay.
There's definitely a vanilla note towards the end. Listen. Overall, and objectively, I'll say objectively, subjectively looking at it,
yeah, I get a little nuttiness and a little bit of that vanilla cream kind of note.
It's okay. Okay, like and that's for me.
Ooh, more fruit now.
MGP is not my thing. All you guys know this. I'm not an MGP fan. No matter whatever. I mean, dude, this is high quality. This is probably MGP's best juice, right? I mean, you would think it's somewhat.
Not to me.
What you would say probably the Penelope Estate Collection?
Well, outside of like what they're lending there, if you're talking about like MGP owned brand bottle, I would say probably that Penelope Single Barrel is up there. Now they lend their juice to a lot of stuff.
They do.
So they lend their juice to a lot of stuff. So some of that stuff I might prefer, but as far as their, whatever they call. Squib and
Ross and Squib, is that it?
Yeah, whatever MGP is now. If they're owned, I would say probably, at least in recent memory, the Penelope Single Barrel. That's The 10-year, that's the higher proof one,
Okay.
105. Technically high rye, it's 20 plus rye. It's probably my favorite of their juice. I think it beats this by.
I don't even. To me, it's not close.
And that bottle cost about.
It's like $120, isn't it?
No, it's like 90.
Okay, well, you got okay. So that's even more
It was
dramatic
like
to my
90.
point. So here's my problem, right? This is 15 years old. That's 10 years old. That tasted far older, far oakier.
I will say it did taste older. Yeah.
This just for me doesn't hit the spot. I mean, and I mean no offense to that, right? I'm not the world's biggest MGP fan. You guys know this. You know this.
I like MGP.
You do. So, is this a buy for you at 230?
Is it a buy for me at 130?
Not a buy for me at 130. It's kind of one of those things. It's like it's a cool looking bottle. Like very.
I mean, it's a great presentation. The bottle's great. The box it comes in is great.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Presentation's great.
If you want to add, because I've seen presentations where I'm like, okay, that might be like $50 presentation. Like that's a nice box, hefty metal cork kind of thing going on, like Hanninger presentation.
It's huge. It's
great.
The cork's very heavy. So.
To me, this is more of a collector.
I agree.
Whiskey.
I kind of like the Derringer
Sinatra
and the Derringer.
The Sinatra bottles. That would be my best comparison. This would be like the.
So it's a display piece.
Jack Daniel's.
Yeah. So it's an art piece more than a good juice to drink.
Now, if somebody gives it to you,
don't throw it in their face and be like, oh, this is not
drink
good.
it.
Right.
It's not bad whiskey. It's good whiskey. It's good whiskey. It's good whiskey. You can tell it's a quality whiskey.
Dude,
it's just
I can't tell that it's old.
much.
Can you tell that it's 15 years old? I get no age on it. No openness.
I mean, to me, it's old. Like, and I guess it makes sense. Like the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of gives me those vibes. You get a little bit of that nuttiness. You get a little bit of that heat. Although it's not too particularly hot, I don't think.
No, what's this? 97 proof?
97.8. So just under 100 proof. You get a little heat with it. For its proof. I think it drinks.
This drinks hotter than.
It drinks hotter than 100 proof.
Well, it drinks hotter than EC18.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like it definitely drinks like it's. I would say if you were making me guess what a proof point would be, I would guess that this would be in the 105 range, 100 to 105 range. But
the more
boy, do we have another one to fresh pot?
The more this sits out.
Late entry fresh crack.
Here's the problem.
Nope.
It's labeled Gatsby. So our buddy Ryan threw a Frank August in. I think they just want to see exactly how sloshed we can get.
That's only 120.4.
We do need clean. So. We need 2 clean Glens or 2.
Just give me my water glass. I'll do a little rinse.
So I guess in recap on the Remus, it's not a buy for either of us, especially at its price point. If you got expendable income and you want to get a cool looking gift for somebody, it'd be great. It's a good art piece. But
I mean, if somebody wants to give me that bottle.
What they say? The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
I mean, it's a little too pricey.
I think it's.
For about $30 more at retail, you're getting a
Russell's 15, which would crush it all day.
But to be fair, that would crush most.
I agree. Most.
I don't like to compare things to Russell's 15 because they have a tendency to just beat everything. I would say a better as far as preference, maybe not profile, not heat wise, obviously, but maybe that cellar age 2024 release would be a better quality comp as far as like price range. It's to the Remus.
I don't know, man. To me, it's not close. To me, the cellar aged even 2024 would crush.
I think that would be like a fair quality. I don't think it crushes it at all. I think
there's too much ethanol.
I think as far as whiskey for your dollar, that's a pretty fair comparison.
I think there's too much ethanol on the mid palate for me, man. I just can't. I cannot get whatever that note is. I think my cousin calls it mintiness. If that's the note, I can't stand it. I don't like it. Won't buy it. What do we know about Frank August? So guys, look, this is Frank August. I don't know anything about it. We're figuring it out right now. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
There's this guy named Frank.
Last name August.
Possibly.
Or did he get the barrel in August or the whiskey in August?
There's a lot of August coming up. There's a you got I say August. Augusta
Stop it.
has August in the name.
Stop it.
I love it. I like a good Augusta distillery bottle.
We also, some of us, mostly one of us. We mix up Alberta and Augusta sometimes.
I've never done that. What are you talking about?
I didn't say which one of us.
Okay. I will say that this would be my first Frank August.
This will be my first also. This is 120.4 proof. It is single barrel Kentucky straight bourbon.
First. Something about it.
It's distilled and bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky. So that's curious. That could be one of a few. Let's see. Oh, I think I got that one good. I think I popped it well. Here you go.
Boy, you're still getting some hefty pours in there for.
It happens, man.
To go a little less.
It happens, man.
We're chatting tonight. You got 2 ounces.
I have a few more bottles in the share I want to try tonight.
So we're being told off screen here that it's probably around 7 years old.
Producer CJ Isaac.
I think that's the second time we dropped his name and he doesn't want us to drop his name.
CJ Isaac's not his name.
Wait, well, this is batch 2, I think, right?
120.4.
Boy, if we were any intelligent, we could have read that it's 6.8 years old. But
okay, this is getting.
Let's see if this is
way different experience here. Almost wine-like. Be honest.
Well, there's definitely
there's
something there,
there's
man.
some like a slightly dank fruitiness to this.
Have you tried this? What'd you think? You love it?
I'm getting it.
I don't think it's better than that.
So this is definitely not a Louisiana bottle for our Louisiana followers. It's not a Louisiana bottle. Probably Kentucky only.
It's in a couple states. I've seen.
I've seen.
It's a very cool looking bottle. Like I like these are. I know you don't like short squat.
I do prefer that because it's not
because it's round.
It's round
and not stupid like 17.
So, for instance, like
another one. Feel that
a 17. It's an expensive bottle, man.
That's an expensive bottle. What's SRP on this? Do you know? Okay, so about $120. I'm curious though, because slide that back over here. We're just gonna put 2 of them on the screen together. I'm gonna just change the name of the show.
Weight is
so this is what we're drinking tonight. You know, so you're drinking 240, 230 versus 120. You know, so I guess we'll see if we can if there's a taste profile difference. Let's say Todd's bringing the boys downstairs.
Well, he's got his whiskey collection.
This smell, I'm definitely getting some oak on this. I'm getting a lot more oak on this.
It's like dank fruit.
This smell is almost like trace. I'm getting like a trace sweetness on this.
This is too dank for trace for me.
I'm not saying like the whole.
This is dank.
I'm not saying the whole profile is trace. I'm just saying there's just a sweetness to it.
Man, that's dank. Dank fruit. I don't know what else to say about it.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got him.
Not what I was expecting.
It's delicious.
Not what I was expecting.
Not at all. That is delicious.
I'm getting
sweet apples on that, man.
I'm getting raisins.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting sweet apples on that.
I'm getting raisins here.
That's sweet apples and it's like a cinnamon apple, man. It's almost like Apple Jacks, dude.
A ton of raisins.
I like that a lot. Well, I get raisins.
I mean, that makes sense.
I'm getting
like dank fruit. It's more of like a raisin would be more on the dank fruit side.
Well, I'm getting raisins on the long finish. That is very good.
So much raisin. I will say probably.
This is a buy for me. I like that a lot.
I'm not sure if it's a buy. I will say at its price point that it's. I would pay $120 for this before I would pay
$240 for that, $230 for that.
Before I pay $120 for that.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that next, but
there's just a little more depth of flavor going here, and it's more. It's less than half the age.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's not even. Yeah, it's not even half the age. It's I mean, 6.8 years. Now, some would call us proof hounds for this because it's 120.4 proof.
And no, this is not.
It's not even. It doesn't even drink that hot.
There's more flavor here, man.
There's a lot of flavor. There's a lot of flavor here. This is really good, and this is a single barrel.
This
so
tastes almost like it's finished. Is it? I mean,
it does.
I don't know.
I can see where you were kind of getting a wine influence on the the beginning.
Raisins, grapes,
but
raisins.
It doesn't taste like a.
One thing I hate, just absolutely no information.
Right.
I love the bottle. I love clean bottles.
The bottle's gorgeous.
With I love clean bottles like this, Jake. Shut it. But like no mash bill.
There's nothing on it. Both of our phones.
I mean, they gave us the age, which is good.
We got both of our phones sitting right there, so we can't even look it up. But in Bardstown, so I mean, what are you thinking in Bardstown? I mean, I know, but I'm just
like, what could possibly be this raisiny? When have I gotten this much raisin on in Bardstown? I mean, you got to think about your options.
Right, that's what I'm trying to think of.
This doesn't taste like Bardstown.
It does not taste like. Well, it kind of does though.
I mean, you're kind of in that age range. I think where
it could be Bardstown,
where they're at the 6 set. I know they've got some at least 7 year. I'm sure they probably got some 8 year juice.
So it makes you wonder if
6.8.
It makes you wonder if they're sourcing some of their own juice. Like,
I mean, what? That's Bard. That's Bard. Barton
is in seven. Is in.
I mean, Barton's in Bardstown. Bardstown and Louisville got the most.
Yes, but this says Bardstown. It wouldn't. I mean, it would say Louisville.
No, but I'm saying like that as far as like your options,
whiskey,
distillery choices,
whiskey
like Bardstown and Louisville are kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm not gonna swing and a miss at this, but for me, even at $120, I'm gonna buy this. I think this is fantastic.
So one of when your uncle goes to Tennessee for the 9th time next year,
right?
And he's like, "There's some Frank August."
I'm gonna jump on it because actually,
fair.
I like this a lot.
I'm surprised you like this. Honestly, I am.
I don't taste the wine in
this. Seems a lot like a Todd the Whiskey Wizard's kind of bottle.
Oh, I definitely see Todd liking this too. Damn, the nose is getting even better. It's getting woodier.
I do get a little woodier. It gets better as it's. I think both of them got better the more they set out. I would say the Frank August is.
I mean, just head to head, these two. I mean, to me, the Frank August. I don't even think it's close. I think the Frank August smashes the Gatsby.
I don't think it smashes it, but I mean, if you're talking price point, then yeah, it's smashing it.
I don't like MGP though. So like take what I'm saying with kind of a grain of salt. He likes MGP way more than I do.
We got some comments here.
Do we?
Todd is beating me by 20. Jared, he's facing Todd in
in the fantasy football
2 versus 3 round.
Okay.
Apparently, Jared's not having a great time.
Jared,
for some reason,
Jared,
we need a free Chris Frank, whatever that means. Chris Frank is very free, very.
He's not doing anything. He's downstairs with Todd, looking at his whiskey. The other thing is, with that is, what soothes troubled times? Whiskey. Like Phil always says, if you're having a bad time, drink.
I don't feel any pain right now.
I feel no anxiety.
No anxiety. My muscles are loose.
Nothing. I feel great. This is the best I felt.
I mean,
all day.
I'm probably
4 in.
7. I mean, I'm pouring very minimal.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think I've had a pour tonight that was 1 ounce.
I don't feel a single bit of buzz. So I'm
feeling a little buzz.
I don't think I've drank anywhere near what I normally drink. So
it's work day tomorrow.
Sort of. I've got a lot of editing to do tomorrow. And I've got a lot of CE to do tomorrow. So guys, for me, I guess I'll tip it. I would say this is a solid 84 tipper. This really. I don't know that I could even give this a mid-70s, man. I just don't like it. I think
I can. To me, it's floating between that 73 to 75 range on this one.
I'll be generous and say 71. It's not a buy for me.
It's
Sorry.
getting better for me.
It-
I'll say 75.
I have it right here. Let me get.
It as it sits out, it gets a little better for me. But so does this one.
I'll be generous and say 71. I don't think to me, I'm not getting in a real live tournament. I don't think I give it that many. But being that it's the holiday season, I'm going to be a little generous. I'm
It's the holiday season. You ever seen that?
No.
Frank Sinatra. There's something green here, and I can't. It's there forever.
I don't see green.
You don't see this little
I see
spot?
white.
No, it's green. It's green.
It's not green.
No,
Dude.
it's green. It's green. I'll give this one. So this one's about a 75 for me. This one's about 78, 79.
So this is a generous 71 for me. And then this one, what did I say?
You get more oak on that now.
I say, yeah, I'm getting oak on this, and I like that a lot. So I'm going to give this one an 83. No, I just think I just belched into the mic. Sorry.
I know you did. If you belch in the mic. That's.
Well, I tried to hold it in.
We've got 2 mics.
We do have
You
2
can't
mics.
even see it. There's one here.
I got one on each wing right here.
There's one here.
Guys, look, we do have BTBB merch. If you're interested in a hoodie, let me know. We can do them on polos, can do them on those with the polyester fishing shirts too. So
Maybe a pullover.
yeah, we do
Pullover?
pullovers. So yeah, I mean, if that's something you guys are interested in, either drop a comment, email us.
Fishing shirt.
Dude, I wear fishing shirts.
Fishing shirt.
I wear fishing shirts to the gym every day. So I mean, I wear fishing shirts.
I wear fishing shirts to go fishing.
I wear fishing shirts all the time. Well, I wear them to go fishing too, but I wear them all the time. So, guys, look, that's it for us. That is Remus Gatsby Reserve 15
I'm going
year old.
79, 75.
So I am going.
$120, $230.
I'm going 84.71. This is a buy for me.
Okay.
Pretty much every time. So.
Free Chris Frank.
Free Chris Frank. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna go free Chris Frank. Amazing live. I've learned all the things. Hey, Jared, you are the man tonight, dude. You should have been here, but you're the man.
We're gonna do.
Let me move this.
We're
Phil's
gonna
face
do
is dead. There he is.
special live with Jared.
Dude, that.
Jared's just getting into straight whiskey drinking.
Okay.
So I think maybe we'll do a live where we pick a couple of pours that maybe we think would be good for
Like an introduction.
someone getting into whiskey,
And maybe that next step. Do
And
the intro
see-
whiskeys and then that next step.
see which he would prefer.
Yeah. So now we're gonna do the awkward task of standing up to walk to our phones and turn them off because we're clearly not at our studio where we can hit a button to switch us over to another scene. So there's no scene for me to see here. Yeah, I can't make you enjoy a scene here. So Phil, we're gonna stand up, guys. That's it, Phil. Here you go. Let's throw this at it. That way we won't break anything. Guys, with that, we're out. Why would you turn at my phone?
Now I got thrown at both.
Thank you. Hit my phone both times. Stop it.
This guy doesn't know how to turn a live off. I've seen you do lives.
I've done them before. I just don't know how I did them.
Well, I'm gonna take mine off. I know how to do it.